Good morning, hello, and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. Let me change the color on the back here. Let's go to green today. Green. How about green? We're going to do a little Forest by The Cure. We're going to start with some songs that are a little bit outside of Depeche Mode today, because I was in the mood for The Cure, so I've been playing Cure songs all morning. Let's take a look at The Cure. This is a Forest. This is my favorite Cure song. Now, mind you, it doesn't mean I know how to play it. I know a little bit of it. Here's the intro. Here's our chords. Let's walk through this. Let me walk you through the chords, and then we can move forward with the song. A Forest by The Cure. Okay, let me see. We are in the key of... Forest is in the key of A minor. Okay, so we're starting with an A minor. Right? To a C major. F major. To D, okay? Come closer and see into the trees, find the girl while you can. Closer and see into the dark. Just follow your eyes. Just follow your eyes. Then to a so let's play the little lick, the opening lick here. And that's your little opening lick there. Let's go ahead and do that again. This is the intro of the song. You're just going octaves. This is the A minor part, right? So our chords are A minor, C major, F to D. Okay? Like that. So now we're going to go with A minor. Octaves in the left hand and right. Now we move up to C. Sorry. Okay, to F and then to D. So A minor, C, F to D. Right? Walk up now. And that is your intro, right? Now, the song basically just kind of plays the chords. You kind of go into this bass line here. You can go to the D down here if it's easier, or go up here like they do on the album. So now you're kind of hitting chords. Come closer and see into the trees, find the girl while you can. this part. Go here if we wanted to. Then D. So I'm still working out the which chord inversions I want to use, but so far it looks like this. Maybe here. Could go to the A too. Right, and that's basically the song. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Yeah, so we go, I hear her voice. So, hear her voice. Calling my name. Sound is deep. In the dark. Oops. I hear her voice. I start to run. Right, so then that's basically it. So you kind of want to work on those little melodies that you got. All right, so right, so that's kind of it for The Cure. This is the A Forest by The Cure, because it kind of repeats the same ones. Then when you get to this part, sorry, goes to C. So A minor. Right, and that is The Cure. That is A Forest by The Cure. We'll do an official tutorial on these songs. Definitely, for sure. Okay, so now we're going to move in the key of, let's see, should we go to B minor or no, let's do A. The Cure has a lot of songs in the key of A for some reason. A Forest, okay, so A Forest was in the key of A minor. Close to Me is in the key of B. And that is one that I've been working on. There's a tutorial that I filmed the first part of already. And I need to go ahead and release that. But the second part is what's troubling me. So let me show you what I've got as far as Close to Me goes. Okay, so we're going to change the key of B next. Where's Close to Me? Do I even have that one? Let's go to Close to Me chords, The Cure. Let's see here. It should be like B minor here. It's in the key of B. Let's change the key of B real quick. Where are you, B? I'm just kind of practicing a little bit. Right? Okay, so we're starting with a B. Okay, a B major here. Right, so your main chords are B to G, sharp minor to F. Right, so I've waited hours for this. I've made myself so sick. I wish I'd stay asleep today. I never thought this day would end. I never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. Right then. Whoops. Right, so that's the tricky part, okay? So once you kind of get the chords down and you know where the lyrics change, right, then you can kind of get to it. So on the main, when you're singing the main verse, it's like this. Right, so let me walk you through the bass line. So it's... Right, and that's what you got to keep up for most of the song. Right, and then that's where the lyrics come in. So, I've waited hours for this. I've made myself so sick. I wish I'd stay asleep today. I never thought this day would end. Never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. Then it goes like this. Well, sorry. Oh my goodness, that's so hard to do. Okay, it's that is like a third layer that's being played on top. So when you get to this part, it's like this. Right? Right? Okay, but on top of that, you're playing. Then, oh my gosh, then it's something like that, because there's like 3 different things going on. So you're not probably going to be able to play it all together, but those are the 3 things that are going on. So you get to this part. And then remember, the verse is... get to your chorus. No, that's it. Right, so... And that is the part that I'm stuck on, because you got to sing it too. So that's why I filmed the first part of the tutorial, but I have not filmed the second part, which is the chorus, which is, so. But if I had your faith, I could make it safe and clean. Oh, if only I was sure my head on the door was a dream, right? So once I learn how to sing that and play it at the same time, then I will film the second part of the tutorial and I'll put it out. Okay, so that is so far what I have of Close to Me by The Cure. So like I say, you got the bass line. Right, then you got the melody for the kind of a background melody, but also used during the verse. Right, then you got this main little lick here. Right, and then you have that one little lick on top. Right, and if you put all those parts and pieces together along with the chorus, put all that together and you have Close to Me by The Cure. So for those of you who are just kind of going to go ahead and program the parts and pieces into your computer, you've got all the parts and pieces right there. So just kind of watch this video back or wait until I post the formal tutorial on Close to Me by The Cure. Okay, so that was Close to Me. Let's keep moving forward here. It's an interesting song to play because it's got an interesting little, the beat is boom, 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 boom. So it's very fun to play that song. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and move forward. We're doing a lot of Cure today. I was in the mood for The Cure, and I just couldn't help myself. So since we're in the key, let's go back to the key of A minor. Let's take a look. This was a tutorial I did not too long ago, and I have to play this song at least once a week or I will lose the syncopation. So let me go ahead, and this is a good practice for me. This is from the Disintegration album, which is right around 89, 90, same time that Violator came out. I saw this concert at Dodger Stadium with The Cure and Love and Rockets back in, 1990. And like the month before, I saw Depeche Mode at Dodger Stadium. So I was there at Dodger Stadium for the World Violation Tour. Anyway, long story longer, here's your chords for Love Song by The Cure. We got A minor, G major, F major, to E minor, right? Sounds simple. Whenever I am alone with you, right? You make me feel like I am home again. Sounds simple enough. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Right? I wish it was that simple. The bass line goes like this. You're going from A minor, so here's your chords. A minor, G, F to E minor. But you're going like this. A minor, G major, F major, E minor, right? Now you you got a few little melodies you got to learn on top of it. Let me put some strings on. That's one melody. The second melody you're going to learn is... right? Third melody is during the verse when you're singing. Sounds simple enough, right? Now you got to put it together with that same bass line, though. Here we go. So it's... okay, let's go to melody one. Like this. Oops. Let's do it real slow. Right? Okay, so now we move into the next one. So we start on the A's here. Right? Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Right? And that is the third melody. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. Now watch this part, the chorus. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Right, so let me walk you through the chorus now. The bass line, the bass line changes up a little bit. Let me get something to drink here. Some good old coffee. So the bass line changes. It goes to the F now. So our chords are now F, to G, A minor, to C. So for your chorus, however far away, right? So it's F, however far away, I will always love you, right? So it goes like this. Right, so here's your F. It's G. A minor to C major. F again. G. A minor to C major. Right? And then the right hand. Right? So, however far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Right? Sorry. Oh my goodness, if I do it slow, I can't do it. Let's see, German, how are you? If you play this one live, would you play, was it the bass and then the melody or the chords? You know what? It depends on how you want to do it. I would say when I play it live, I play it like this. I play it exactly like this with the bass and everything. So when but I mean, I'm not necessarily a performer so much. I'm more showing you guys how to do it. And then you can take the parts and pieces. Just do the melody. If you want to program the bass line in, the entire bass line is there. You just program that in and then just play the melody on top if you want and then sing it. I'm just crazy. I'm just trying to like get my hands to do all kinds of things and to split my brain into 3 parts. So, but if I was going to perform it, I would perform it like this. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. But if you're playing with a bass player, then the bass player could play the bass. Right? Or I'm just doing it kind of like a one-man band. But yeah, if you wanted to play it and you had a bass player and a drummer and all that other stuff, then yeah, you just play the chords. You could just play chords, play the melody, you know? Or just this. Right? Or you could just play the chords. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely hard. It's definitely not easy. I've been practicing this one for a minute now. This one took me a while to get this one. And I still screw it up all the time. So no, yeah. Definitely don't push yourself to the point where it's not enjoyable anymore. If it's enjoyable, just program the bass line into Logic or whatever your audio workstation is, and then just play along with the bass line. And then as you progress, you know, it is fun to play. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to be able to go, whenever I'm alone with you. First, actually, I had to learn to sing it with the bass line. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. And I was very deliberate with when I sing the lyrics with the chord changes. And then in the right hand, I had to do the right hand. Whenever I'm alone with you. This is how I practice. You make me feel like I am home again. Right? So I practice like that. Sometimes I just record myself playing the bass line. And then to get the hands together, I just loop the bass line, and then I play the melody in the right hand so I can kind of break it down. But I'm challenging myself to play and perform it live if I can. But like I said, this is more of an informal thing. I'm not really looking to become a performer. I like teaching. I like learning these songs for myself, really. And then I just like performing them really kind of here on the live stream and working them out together with other musicians and other people who want to learn. They're more of a tribute to Depeche Mode, to The Cure, to bands that I love, Pink Floyd, The Doors, things like that, Duran Duran. So the Bangles, Go-Go's, So anyway, it's just kind of a little place for you to show up if you want to kind of learn these songs with me and learn how to master them. So anyway, so that is Love Song. The hard part, obviously, is the bass line, getting the bass line and the right hand together. But those are basically the melodies. There's a 3-part tutorial, 3 parts up on YouTube. It breaks it down real slow, and they're all for free. You just come check them out and learn, and just, maybe hopefully you guys post your own covers and things. And if you learn something better the way, maybe you can show me a thing or two too, if you guys post your own tutorials or whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and move forward. That was a Love Song by The Cure. So we have a full tutorial on that. Coming up soon will be this next song. Well, since we're in the key of A, let's see here. No, we're in A minor. These last ones I don't really know that well, so I'm going to save them. But this one I do have a tutorial recorded for. So the next 3 songs will be... This one I do know, so we're going to play this one. This is a Kyoto song. This is from the, I think, 1985 album, The Head on the Door. Oh, and Alex Luna's calling me, but I'm going to have to call you back, homie. Sorry. Sorry, bro. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Sorry, doggy. Call you back in a minute. Okay, so let's go to Kyoto song is in the key of B minor. So let's go to the Kyoto song next. We're doing a lot of Cure today. Today is a kind of the Cure day. Okay, so D major is relative major. So let's go to the Kyoto song. Very moody song. I will admit, I don't know how this became one of my favorites, but it did. Back when this album came out. God, I love the Head on the Door album. Thank you, German, for stopping by. And maybe it's Herman or Jabrini. So thank you for stopping by. Okay, so let's take a look at the Kyoto song. Now, we did The Forest earlier. We just did Love Song. Now we're taking a look at the Kyoto song. So here is the verse, what they're saying. So it's a nightmare of you, of death in the pool. It wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before with a stranger lying next to me. Right? So a nightmare. That's how you would play it, okay? Now I'm still having a little trouble singing and playing it, but let's try it. A nightmare of you, of death in the pool, wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before with the stranger lying next to me. A nightmare of you, of death in the pool. I see no further now than this dream. The trembling hands of the trembling man hold my mouth to hold in the screen. I tried to think to make it so. If only here is where I go. If this is real, I'll have to I turn on fire, and next to me, it looks good. So it looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It's so smooth. It even feels like skin. Tells me how it feels to be new. Sorry, then it goes. Tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000 voices whisper it true. Tells me how it feels to be new. And every voice belongs. Every voice belongs to back to this. Nightmare of you, of death in the pool, wakes me up 2:45. I'm lying on the floor of the night before, with the stranger lying next to me. Nightmare of you, of death. Oh no, it goes. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It looks good. It tastes like nothing on earth. It's so smooth. It even feels like skin. Tells me how it feels to be new. Tells me how it feels to be new. 1,000 voices whisper it true. Tells me how it feels to be new. And every voice belongs. Every voice belongs. Right? And that's the Kyoto song. Now, mind you, obviously, I need to still keep working on singing and playing this part. Or probably the whole thing. Or maybe I should change keys because I can't sing as high as Robert Smith. Okay, so what did we do? We did Close to Me from Head on the Door. We just did Kyoto song from Head on the Door. We did Love Song. We did A Forest, which is my favorite Cure song. So we're going to be doing some Cure on the channel now. But let's go ahead and walk through this little part here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to show you this second verse here. So here we're starting with the B minor. Or a B major. To A. Isn't that beautiful? Right? So I tried to think to make it so. If only here is where I go. If this is real, I'll have to see. I turn on fire, and next to me, then it goes. Sorry. Then this is how the song ends. like that. And that is Kyoto Song from The Cure. That's from the 1985 album Head on the Door. Same thing with the, what did we do? Close to Me is also on that album. So now the next song from Head on the Door, we're going to do, now this one I'm not that familiar with, so we're still working through it, but I kind of learned most of it the other day. And I did play it, I believe, on yesterday's stream, but oh well, let's just do it again because I'm practicing it. Let's see here. What's going on with this advertisement I need to get rid of? Go away, ads. Please. We don't need you right now. Okay, so we're in the key of A, right? Let's change it to A now. Okay, now we're in the key of A. And these next three songs are songs that I'm definitely going to do a tutorial on. I'm just kind of working them out. So you guys are getting a sneak peek here. But this is a good one here. This is also from the Head on the Door album by The Cure. It's around 1985, and this is called In Between Days. So let's take the strings off this one. Sorry, I'm still learning it. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. So yesterday I got so old I felt like I could die. Yesterday I got so old it made me want to cry. Go on, just walk away. Go on, your choice is made. Go on and disappear. Go on away from here. And I know I was wrong when I said it was true. It couldn't be me and be her in between without, in between without you, right? So go on, but I know I was wrong when I said it was true. Couldn't be me and be her in between without you. Right? Okay, so that's kind of how the verse goes. But so from the top, I was playing it. It's you got all these melodies going on pretty much at once. Okay, so you're just going from A to D. And I usually go A up to D, then A down to the next D. So it's like go to this little funky. It's still A and D. Then we go to here, the B minor. pretty much most of the song. I'm going to have to listen to it a few more times, see if there's a solo in there or something. But basically, that is it. So you've got your chords. It's a lot of A to D in this song, right? A back to D, A back to D. Then you go, and I know I was wrong, said it was true. Couldn't be me and be her in between without you. Without you. Right, let me scroll down and make sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So your main chords are A to D, A to D. Then when you get down to this part, B minor to E, B minor, E without you. Right? So let's do it again. Let's do the second verse. So that way you kind of see the lyrics before we move on. So, yesterday I got so scared, I shivered like a child. So what could we play to that? We could probably do the... So yesterday I got so scared, shivered like a child. Yesterday away from you, it froze me deep inside. Come back and walk away, come back today. Now remember the other one that goes... Right? So don't forget that one. And then on top of that, you play. Right? And that is In Between Days by The Cure. So we are definitely going to do a tutorial on that one because I pretty much know the whole song. I just had to figure out how to perform it and how to put the arrangement together with the singing and what I'm going to play, when I'm going to, when you're doing the verse, etc. So I'll listen to the song a few more times, but let's go ahead and move forward. So now that we're in the key of A, we're going to stay in A for the next two songs. And these next two, okay, I'll be honest with you. This one I was working on this morning. The one after this one, though, I have not touched in ages. So maybe I should finish off with the stronger song. But either way, let's go to Lullaby now. This is from the Disintegration album. This is Lullaby by The Cure. This song just has, for me, one of the smoothest little guitar riffs. When you listen to the remix version of Lullaby from I think it's called the Mixed Up album, look it up on YouTube. It's the remix version of Lullaby. It's kind of an extended version. Oh man, it's so good. So here we go. Let's start. We're starting with, if you want to walk through the chords, it's C sharp minor to A, right? Sounds kind of too simple though, right? So on candy striped lakes, Spider-Man comes softly through the shadow of the evening sun, stealing past the windows of the blissfully dead, looking for a victim, shivering in bed, right? It's a little too plain. So we got to juice it up a little bit. So here we go. I'm sorry. Right, so now let's do this. Candy striped legs, right? Spider-Man comes softly through the shadow of the evening sun, past the windows of the blissfully dead. Right? So something like that. So that is your melodies. It goes like this. Where is it at? Let's put some strings on here. So that's what I'm putting together. That's why I said I'm still working on this one. But in general, some of the parts go like this. Right? So that is most of the main melodies and stuff inside of love song of Lullaby by The Cure. So then I want to get to the part where it's F sharp minor here. So, and I feel like I'm being eaten by 1,000 million shivering furry holes. Right? So right? And I feel like I'm being eaten. So it's right? So something like that. So we're going to keep working on that song. That's definitely one that's in the hopper, but you kind of get an idea of where I'm going with it. So we got to learn the bass line, obviously, and then we got to learn all the melodies, but that's not too bad. Right? And then your bass line. Right? And that's kind of it. Then you put the two hands together. So anyway, we're going to keep working on that. That will definitely be a tutorial in the future. And then we're going to finish the day off with one more song in the key of A by The Cure. Today was a Cure day. We did all songs from The Cure today. We're going to take a look at Just Like Heaven. Now, we're basically going to walk through the chords because I have not played this song in so long. So we've got A major again. Or B minor. So we got A major to E, B minor to D. So let's see if I can find a better set of chords here. A major to, where would I go to E? Let's see. B minor, then to D. There it is. Right? Okay, so that's something like, that's like the intro, right? That would be your intro for Just Like Heaven, is The Cure. Then we go to our verses. Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. One that makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it. And I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Ah, it's a D. Right? So that's kind of it. So those are your chords. It's just the whole song. Let me see. Then let's get down to the chorus here. So verse 2, spinning on that dizzy edge, kissed her face and kissed her head. I dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. And why are you so far away? She said, and won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? That I'm in love with you. Now here we go. F sharp minor. You, soft and only. You, lost and lonely. You, strangers, angels, dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream. Just like a dream. Right? And that's kind of it right there. That is Just Like Heaven by The Cure. So that is a total sneak peek. I'm going to work on the arrangement for that song, and we will definitely be having some tutorials on The Cure coming up on the channel. We're pretty much at the 1 hour mark. I like to go live for an hour, warm up my hands, and then do my records for the day. So I want to thank you guys. I'm going to keep working on Close to Me by The Cure. We'll be posting that soon. And then keep an eye out for Judas. I'll be posting that shortly. I'm still working out some bugs on it. So I will be posting that, though. That'll be the next tutorial. It's Judas by Depeche Mode. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again for your time. Have a great day and a blessed day, and we will see you then. Bye, everyone.